Hey there, I'm Jim Rohn, and if you're watching this, chances are you're wrestling with something heavy, something that keeps you up at night, replaying old conversations in your head. Maybe it's the ghost of an ex who vanished when things got real, leaving you with more questions than closure. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Millions of people are stuck in this emotional limbo, caught between wanting answers and fearing what those answers might reveal. And here's the kicker. If that ex was avoidant, someone who'd rather run than face the mess of feelings, you're probably wondering, what was it all about? Did I mean anything to them? Well, today, I've got something you need to hear. A letter, straight from the mind of that avoidant ex, spilling truths they'd never say to your face. In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology of avoidance, why they pulled away, what they're hiding, and how it's secretly screwing with your head. I'll break it down so you can stop blaming yourself and start seeing the bigger picture. Trust me, by the end you'll feel a weight lift, maybe even a spark of freedom you didn't expect. But here's the catch. This isn't just about them, it's about you. What's keeping you hooked? What's stopping you from letting go? Stick with me because I'm about to unravel it all, and you won't want to miss a second. I'm Jim Rohn, and I'm here to help you decode the chaos of relationships, one raw truth at a time. If you're ready to stop guessing and start healing, hit that subscribe button now. Let's get into it, because this letter, it's been waiting for you. Now picture this. A letter from your avoidant ex lands in your life. But here's the thing. You get to decide when it arrives. Think about a moment that feels right to you. For some, it might be next month, when the sting is still fresh. For others, maybe it's years down the road, 5, 10, even 25 years later, when time has softened the edges. Pick a point that clicks for you, a time when you can imagine them finally sitting down, reflecting on what went wrong. Because let's be real, they're probably not there yet. Right now, they might still be dodging their own feelings, too tangled up to see clearly. But let's fast forward to a future where they've faced the mirror and figured out a few hard truths. So, imagine I'm your friend, and your ex tracked me down. Yeah, wild, right? They handed me this letter, their words scribbled out in a messy, honest rush. They asked me to pass it along, and now we're here. You could read it yourself, but nah, I'm gonna do it for you because you deserve to just listen and feel this. Here's what it says. I'm so sorry for breaking your heart over and over. You gave me chance after chance, sticking around when anyone else would have walked away. You poured everything into us, fighting for love, trying to understand me, even when I gave you next to nothing to work with. I shut down. I pushed you away every time you got close. I let you cry yourself to sleep, made you feel like your emotions were too much when really they were just honest. And I couldn't handle that. I ignored what you needed, brushed off your love like it was a burden when it was the truest thing I'd ever known. I wasn't ready to grow up or face myself, and in doing that I hurt you badly and lost you. There's no excuse, just regret. A deep, aching regret I feel now. I know trust might be a long shot, maybe impossible, but I need you to know you're incredible, resilient, and worthy of so much more than I gave. You showed me what love could be, more than anyone ever has. Not because you had all the answers, but because you were real. You brought this wide open heart to the table even when I was locked up tight, barely letting a crack of light through. I don't know how you did it. Kept trying to build something good with me, even as I tore it down brick by brick. Looking back, I see it so clearly now, and I feel damn lucky to have known you. Luckier still that you once looked at me and said, I love you. If there's ever a day you'd let me step back into your life, and I mean really give it a shot, I'd grab that chance and hold on tight. Yours, your ex, whatever my name is to you now. All right, let's unpack this. Take a second to sit with how that feels. If hearing those words lifts something off your chest, even just a little, doesn't that tell you something? It's not crazy to want that kind of honesty, that accountability. It's human. Maybe it stirred a quiet hope, or maybe you rolled your eyes thinking, yeah, right, they'd never say that. Either way, I want you to rewind, listen again, and let yourself imagine it's real. Feel what it's like to hear what you've always craved. Openness, vulnerability, the bare minimum that makes a relationship actually work. You're not wrong for wanting that. It's healthy. It's fair. That's why I'm reading this to you, to shine a light on what you deserve. After a breakup, people love to say, move on, they're not worth it. And sure, that's easy advice. But it can trick you into thinking you shouldn't want what you want. Let's split it apart. There's them, who they are right now, and then there's what you need in love. Those are two different things. They might not be capable of giving it today, but that doesn't make your needs invalid. It's okay to want connection, to crave something real. You're not broken for feeling that way. You're just ready for more. Here's the truth. It's totally fine if a piece of you still aches for that connection. That little tug in your chest, it's normal, it's human. You don't have to shove it down or pretend it's not there. Instead, let's break it apart and look at it straight on. You can admit it, yeah. You want those words, that apology, that moment of realness from them. You can picture them finally getting it, saying what you've longed to hear. But here's the flip side. You can also see they're not there yet. Maybe they're still running from their own mess, nowhere near ready to own up. And that stings. It's disappointing, right? It sucks to realize they can't give you what you need right now. But facing that head on? That's easier than dodging it while everyone around you chimes in with, forget them, they don't deserve you. Or, you should be over this by now. Those voices mean well, but they can drown out something crucial. Your feelings matter. This isn't just about them, it's a crash course in knowing yourself. You're figuring out what lights you up, what you're hungry for in love. Maybe it's being truly seen or having someone listen, not just hear you, but get you. Maybe it's feeling valued, respected, like you're a priority, not an afterthought. That's not too much to ask. It's the good stuff, the foundation of something real. And here's the gold. You can carry that clarity with you wherever life takes you next. You're not stuck waiting for them to catch up. You've got this map now. Okay, I know what I need. I know what it feels like to matter. That's power. You can walk into your next chapter, your next relationship, your next anything with your eyes wide open saying, this is what I'm worth, and I'm not settling for less. So yeah, it's okay to feel that pang of what if. Let it sit there, but don't let it stop you from stepping forward. You've learned too much about yourself to shrink back now. You deserve the real deal, and you're ready to claim it. Let's talk about why this letter hits so hard. It's like a mirror, reflecting back everything you've been through, right? It's not just words, it's proof that what you felt, what you wanted, wasn't off base. Even though your ex didn't say this stuff themselves, hearing it still lands. It's like the universe stepped in to whisper, hey, you were right to want more. And that's huge. When you soak in those words, something shifts. You start to patch up your own heart. It's not about them fixing you, it's you realizing, I wasn't wrong to crave respect, honesty, love. That's the magic here. You don't need their voice to feel validated, you're doing it for yourself. Does that click for you? Drop a comment and let me know, because I think there's real power in hearing what you need, even if it's not straight from their mouth. This isn't about clinging to them, it's about setting yourself free. Picture it. You've been carrying this quiet doubt, wondering if you asked for too much, if you messed up somehow. But now, you've got this letter laying it out. Your instincts were spot on. You're not crazy, you're not broken, and you didn't imagine the good stuff you poured into that relationship. You showed up, you tried, you loved hard, maybe more than they could handle, and that's not your fault. It's like a weight sliding off your shoulders. You're a good person, worthy of every bit of effort you gave. Knowing that, it's enough. You don't need their apology to close the book. You've got the ending you deserve right here. So how does this feel? I'm betting it's a game changer. It's not just closure, it's a launch pad. You're walking away with proof that your heart's in the right place, that you can trust yourself moving forward. Tell me in the comments what's shifting for you. Because this kind of moment, it's the kind that rewrites how you see yourself, and that's everything. Here's the deal. You don't need to wait for them to show up with a bouquet and a speech to know you're right about what you want. Even if they never come back, even if they don't say a single word of this tomorrow or ever, The real takeaway is yours already. You're learning what matters to you, and that's a big deal. It's like finding a compass in the chaos. You're gonna be okay. Seriously, you've got this. It might feel rough right now, and maybe this video's stirring up some tears, but that's not a bad thing. When someone gets what you're going through, when they see the mess and still say, "Yeah, I feel you," it hits different. It's like a nod from the universe that you're not alone in this. Sure, people love to preach about self-direction. You've got to do it all yourself, and yeah, you can, you will. But let's be real, sometimes you need someone else to hold up the mirror first to show you how it's done. That's why I'm here, reading this letter, walking you through it so you can feel that spark of, "Oh, I'm not crazy for wanting this." It's a little exercise in trusting your own heart. So, tell me what's running through your mind. Drop it in the comments. Oh, and while we're at it, some of you keep pointing out my wandering eyes in these videos. Yep, I know. They go sideways, crisscrossing like I'm tracking a fly. I'm not staring at anything wild, I swear. It's just me dodging the camera like it's a staring contest I don't want to win. I've watched my own stuff back and laughed. There I go again. Tried fixing it once, but forcing my eyes straight just made me feel like a robot, all stiff and awkward, so deal with it. Or don't. If it bugs you, just close your eyes and listen. I'm not here to win a beauty contest. I'm here to talk you through the real stuff. Cross-eyed and all, this is me, take it or leave it. So here we are at the end of this journey together. What it all boils down to is this. You're not wrong for wanting love that shows up, that sees you, that stays. This letter, whether your ex ever writes it or not, gave us a window into what you deserve, and more importantly, what you've always known deep down. It's not about them coming back or fixing things. It's about you stepping into your own power, trusting that your heart's been right all along. You felt the sting of disappointment, sure, but you've also uncovered a strength, knowing what you need and refusing to settle for less. That's the real win here. You're not just surviving this, you're growing through it, ready to carry that clarity into whatever comes next. I want to take a moment to say thank you, truly. If you've watched this far, you've let me into a piece of your world, and that means everything. I know this stuff can get heavy, maybe even cracked open some feelings you weren't expecting, but you stuck with me. That's not small. I'm grateful for every second you've spent here, letting these words sink in, maybe even finding a bit of yourself along the way. You're why I do this, because we're all figuring it out together, one messy, beautiful step at a time. If this hit home for you, if it shifted something or made you nod along, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to keep digging into this with you, relationships, healing, all of it. And before you go, drop a comment below. Tell me what stood out, what you're feeling, or even just how this landed for you today. Your thoughts matter. They keep this conversation alive. I'm Jim Rohn, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. You're worth it.